Hey, it's Birdman for this week's Community Shout, brought to you by the town of Pinetop, Lakeside. Hanging out here in the studio, and we're going to start off with the bigger segment of the community. We've got, of course, Steve Williams, and then the mayor of Shoalo, Daryl Seymore. How are you?
I'm doing great, Rob. Great to be here.
And
thanks for having us.
Congratulations to Steve, by the way. Now, give me your officially what you're going on.
Governor Ducey just appointed me to the Arizona Court of Appeals. So on the Court of Appeals, this was a position that needed to be filled by someone from a rural county.
Right.
And so I'll be taking that seat in the near future.
Very good. Well,
That's
congratulations.
exciting.
Thank you.
That's great.
And that's awesome that you're from our community, so that's very good. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the event that you're here for, which is the Community Fast. Give me a little bit of the history of it.
So this is the 7th year of the fast, and 7 years ago there was a group of a few of us that had we'd done kind of an interfaith service project together from a few different churches, and we were looking for a way to maybe expand that and do a community event. The concept of the fast was proposed. We approached the mayor, who was very supportive of it, and that was how it began. Again, there's churches that are involved in it, but it's a community fast that businesses and schools and different organizations participate in. But that's the history of it.
Yeah, I kind of remember, I think it was the first meeting, I think at that point I was at KVSL. Everybody come together and go, here's the idea.
That's right.
And let's do this kind of thing. And KVSL just rebranded itself and relaunched. And it came out and it had great response, didn't it?
You know, it was very successful. I think the first year we're thinking if we could raise $5,000 or $6,000, we were going to be happy. And I think we were just shy of 10.
Yeah,
as I
to
recall,
north of
on that
9.
first
Yep.
year there.
Yep.
Okay, so fast forward a little bit. Here we are today. What did we last year? What was it?
Last year, $20,800 was raised last year. So it's kind of grown a little bit each year, and that's where we were at last year.
Now, was it last year that you added the final event, or was it the year before where they added the sort of the celebration?
We've done it every year except for the first year.
Oh,
so
okay.
we've done the celebration every year just about.
Okay, but we want to make sure people understand that that goes on and that happens after. But let's talk about the actual fast. When does it occur?
The actual fast this year is scheduled from Sunday, November 10th to Saturday, November 16th. And you'd give not eat 1 or 2 meals, and for the money that you would save or fast during that time, you would donate to the banks or to City Hall.
Yeah, so it's real straightforward. You're actually not losing anything when you look at a budget or something like that. You know, I talk about Dave Ramsey all the time. So we're not giving up any money here. We're actually just taking money that we would have spent on a lunch or something like that. I mean, it's like $8 to $15 depending upon what you're doing, at least.
From a financial perspective, it's a wash.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that say this is kind of neat, and they donate a little bit more, and that's allowed as well. So.
Awesome. Cool. And Mayor Seymore said any bank.
Any bank in the city of Shoalo that we do, as well as City Hall. And so you can just, if you're in there cashing a check or you're in there making a deposit, the banks, you just want to say, hey, I want to donate to the Community Fast, and you just hand that money separately to a teller or somebody there at the bank, and they already have funds set up, an account set up, the money goes straight to that account.
Okay. After it's all done, then you have a celebration, correct?
There's a celebration. It's held at the Shoalo Auditorium. It'll be on Sunday, November 24th at 6 p.m. It'll be about an hour long. There's a few groups that come and perform musical numbers. There's some churches. The Shoalo High School Showbiz Choir sings. There's a few different groups that sing. And in between each musical number, there's some short video clips that will be shown on how funds were used from previous years to benefit people's lives. The mayor always gives concluding remarks, so it's worth coming just for that.
There you go.
Keep it short, right?
So talk to me about who's involved. Who actually makes this happen?
Well, we have a committee. Steve is the chairman of the committee. We also have Steve Heckathorn, Pastor Steve Heckathorn and Pastor Tom Brown are part of it. We have added a couple of new members this year. We have Rebecca Clark from the principal there at the school, as well as Kyle Beecroft from National Bank, and then myself. So
very good.
That's kind of our committee.
And then, of course, all the banks are involved as well. Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Appreciate
Rob,
your time.
thank you.
Appreciate that
Appreciate
very much.
it.
Thanks
very
for
much.
having us.
Hey, go out and give to the Community Fast. It's a thing that benefits everybody here.
And every penny that's donated, Rob, every penny will stay here locally, and it will go to bless someone in need this holiday season. You donate $5, $5 goes to help them.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Community Shout. Hey, I want to remind everybody, we all live in the same community. So if you have a problem with a business, give them the benefit of the doubt. They're people who live here. And, you know, we all should get along with each other and give people the ability to help each other out. Also, those of you that have been commenting about the Veterans Wall that's coming in 2020, it's not coming this year, it's coming next year in Pinetop Lakeside. That's going to be located up at Mountain Meadow Recreational Complex there in Pinetop Lakeside, so you know where it's going to be. Check that out. It should be a lot of fun. We'll get more details as that evolves, and of course, you know, we'll get a lot of events there before then. Hey, I'm Birdman reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.